let's, okay, right, let's do this. Okay, I have made it to my own live stream, right. And now I need to take the thumbnail of said video. Hello everybody. I haven't done a live stream in such a long time, so I thought I would do one for you guys. Now I need to take the live, like the thumbnail I made for this live stream, and now I need to somehow put it and like share that. I don't know how to share it. Hello Natalia. I always am terrified of getting your guys' names wrong. I feel like that's like, not disrespect wasn't the word, but I always feel like something you want to get right. Hello Alice. Hi guys, there's loads of you now. I always get really paranoid that like nobody's gonna turn up. I feel like that would be like the worst thing ever, is of doing a live stream and nobody comes. It's like having a party and nobody turns up, can you imagine? Woo. How do you overcome dyslexia? You don't. It's not like a thing you overcome, it's a thing you learn to manage. Should we give it like a few more minutes? Oh, it's like 18 of you, this is really cool. I haven't done one of these in ages, I forgot how much fun this was. Am I bright enough if I turn up my brightness? A blog, Ella, I had a blog, oh my god, it's called Fails of a Fashionista. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I'm just going to post it there for a few seconds. I'm sure you can, ooh, look at the, me basking in the glow of my laptop screen, great. My eye's going to deteriorate so badly. Wait, let's see if I can still find it. Yeah, so I had a fashion blog, so it's very embarrassing. Fails of a Fashionista. Christ, what was it on Blogspot? How do you know if you're bi? If you like boys and girls. Fails of a Fashionista. Can I even do this anymore? I feel like I'm like half paying attention to you guys. Favorite TV show? I'm currently watching Victoria. I streamed like the entire first season. It was like 45-minute episodes. I streamed it very quickly. If anybody watches Louise Pentland's weekly vlog, I'm blaming that, but I just... Fashionista, what was it called? Is that my blog? No! Somebody stole my blog idea. That's crap. Right, if I find it, I'll post it on Twitter. If you guys, if I just went to do a smooth and then I like pulled my own hair out. Well done, ma'am. You know, you just had food and you just feel like you can't. Yeah. Oh, there are lights up here. Do you like scary movies? No, I hate them. My god, I hate horror films. I hate them. Like, I watched The Purge with Chris and his mum the other day, like when I was last there, and I had to talk through the entire film to not be like in a state of like, meh. That's like how I dealt with that. Right, I'm gonna return to my own live stream. Oh my gosh, you have so many like, aw, hi. Yeah, I'm not a fan of terrifying films. My favourite food, oh I just had my favourite food, it was lasagna. It's so great. It's so sad, like we don't have an oven here so I can't make lasagna. So I'll have to buy it, but yeah. Oh hello Hugo! Yes, finally, another live stream. Parties where nobody turns up are the best, you get all the food and drink to yourself. This is true. If only there was booze provided, then I would be having a great time by myself. Chris says, hello, real creatures at Belgia. Hello. I'm actually going there this weekend. Hello, Anna. Hello, Rosa. Hello, Ella. Hello, Jose. Hello, hello, mocking hello? Mocking hollow. How are you guys doing all today? Are you guys back at school? When you guys start uni, what are you starting? Are you starting your GCSEs? Are you starting your A-levels? Are you starting? Just tell me, how are things, guys? I like these kind of things because I can see how you guys are too. options did I pick for my GCSEs? Ooh, I did 2 languages, business. What are the options you can choose? I don't even know anymore. Because our school made us do as many as they possibly could. So, Josie's starting her degree in October. Very exciting. Lovely. Oh, I'm so excited to go back to uni. Even though, you know, I have like 4 contact hours. How bad is that? I only have 4. Hello, Mia. I don't know. I just feel so sad that like I only have 4 hours. I need to actually see my dissertation supervisor because otherwise. Mocking is from the Mockingjay, Hunger Games, and Hallow is from Deathly Hallows. Okay, that makes sense. Mia, I'm screaming, oh my god. Oh, good luck with your GCSEs. Is it Natalie? I said terrified of getting people's names wrong. You'll be fine, I promise. Like, I know GCSEs are like emotionally traumatizing. Also, now live streams, I always get conscious about how much I do play with my hair, because in like videos I can edit it out, because I'm like, yes, this looks good, and then it flops, and then I'm like, I've looked like a mess all day trying to find clothes, because I got a job, so I'm trying to find like black proper work clothes, and I was trying on turtlenecks and they were like too small. I don't know whose heads these are made for, but I was like trying to pull them on and like not wipe all of the makeup off my face, but then also I just didn't. It's lovely, wonderful. Thank you. I do have well good eyebrows because I draw them on every single day. Even the days where I'm not wearing makeup, I'll have my eyebrows on because I will likely have left them on because I didn't take them off. So that's great. Dear. I try to, you know, behave and take off all my makeup always, but it's so hard. Hugo has started A-levels on the 4th. Hard but so rewarding, and the content is so interesting. Yeah, I've noticed that my younger brother started his A-levels as well. So it's kind of funny seeing like, because he's doing a couple of the same ones as me. So I find that always quite interesting because I'm like reliving. I feel like there's some kind of like element of PTSD involved seeing my old textbooks, but like, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun. I feel like obviously in the English school system, for those of you who don't know, you do your GCSEs. I did about 20. Then for A-levels you do like 4 things. I actually ended up doing 3, and then you end up with 1 specialised degree. So like you kind of get more specialised as you go on, and for a lot of people that's great because then you just get to drop all the shit you really hated. It's actually, I don't know, you'll have a lot of fun actually. What A-levels are you actually taking, Hugo? Tell me. Yeah, I did 20. I know schools shouldn't make you do loads of GCSEs because you'll get loads of mediocre GCSEs. Like, because the school I went to for 6th form, obviously I didn't do my GCSEs there, they only make you do, I think they make you do like 11 or something, like very, very few, but then they expect you to do really, really well in them. Do I listen to a lot of English classic rock? Not really. I went through an alternative phase. If you guys go like back to 2015 on my channel, you will see I had this enormous, in my bedroom at home, I had this enormous band wall. I'd literally plastered every inch of that wall with band posters. I'm still quite proud of it. But then on the other side of my room, I had like a One Direction shrine. I shit you not. I still have one of their posters that I want to frame. I want to frame it somewhere. It's for, their second album, Take Me Home. It's that poster. I really want to frame it somewhere because I can. Do I like the Beatles? No, I actually never really got into them. I don't think my parents are really into them. And also, I don't know if you guys watch Georgia. Georgia needs like, oh no, she's Georgia Grace now. If you go back on my channel far enough, you'll see many video of Georgia. She's the blonde. The other blonde is Ophelia. But no, she was always really into it because her parents got her into it. So I also felt like part of me was like, I feel like I can't listen to this because then I'm like encroaching on like her thing. I have a weird thing about like encroaching on other people's things and then other people like encroaching on my thing. That's why there's a video somewhere where we explain that like Georgia and I's relationship went through like a difficult point because she started YouTube and I'd started YouTube, and we were like, this is like before like 100 subscribers. We were both like sort of neck and neck the whole way up. It's quite funny. Hugo's doing geography, history, the best of both worlds, and then French. Ooh, good luck with French, lovely. Did you ever read Harry Potter? And if so, what houses? Let me tell you, of course I have read all of the Harry Potter books. And I mean, we all know those are big chunky books. So I think my mum has said so many times that she thinks J.K. Rowling deserves like a statue in front of Parliament or something, because she got our generation to read a lot more. And obviously, like my mum as mother to a dyslexic child, obviously getting a child to read that thick a book is impressive. Multiple books that thick is really impressive. So yeah, I read all of them. I really love them. I think I need to go through a phase where I like reread all of them again, because I feel like I love them, but I need like another chance to appreciate them a lot, if that makes sense. And Slytherin, always Slytherin. I am always like every we've all done them. You know, every sorting hat quiz I've ever taken, I've been Slytherin, and if not, it's been Ravenclaw or Gryffindor, and then I've done it all over again so I can get Slytherin. Yeah, Slytherin, always. I've never had Hufflepuff. Never had Hufflepuff. Never had Hufflepuff. Hello, Jubes, how are you? Pushing on with life. Yeah, I mean, what else can you do, you know? Maruna? Is that how you say that? Please tell me if I'm wrong. She just says yes. Queen of Quirk. Oh my god, guys, go look at her videos. They're actually really, really cool. Any tips for starting an English lit course at uni? Tutorials, taking notes, keeping up with reading. Alright, keeping up with reading is hard. I will show you. Lol. Because I do, for those of you who don't know, I do complets. So it's basically the same thing, but just borders are a bit wider. This is 3 weeks worth of reading. The 2 modules. That. So I have to do that, print them off multiple times again. I've actually not done the reading for tomorrow and I have like 4 hours. I only have a uni on a Monday. How annoying is this? So I need to like go, I have to go and do all of that. But I will. It's quite interesting. I'm doing a module on, there were 2 I'm taking this year because I'm doing my dissertation as well, so that counts as 2, that counts as like 30 credits. So for those of you who don't know, like most modules at my uni are 15 credits. I'm doing one on the French Revolution and the other one is on testimony, so it's the Holocaust in Rwanda. So we're doing the Holocaust this semester, Rwanda next semester. For those of you who don't know, also I'm Belgian, so I felt like I had to, I feel like I need to know more about it. So yeah, starting with the Holocaust Monday, that's gonna be fun. Is not the word. Fun is not the word. But yeah, I'm really excited to go. I'm really excited to do that. I'm just excited to go back. What's the first? Oh, that's a first. Ah, I got your name right. Cool. I'd say basically what I've done is on my, I can't show you, on my phone, on my notes, I've gone through all of the reading for like, ooh, Nurka? Nurkan. So that's what she does my vlogs. Thank you. But yeah, go on, make a note on your phone. Someone make a list and write down each week up to like reading week or something. Make sure you know what you're supposed to, what the reading you have to do is, and have a checklist so you can print it off. So like you have just in one place all of the reading, so you're not going through like different module things and like la la la. So just have everything, a list, have it in the same place. I think I have this in a video somewhere. I feel like I have a getting organised and staying motivated for uni video. I'll make a note. I'll put this in the thingy when I can think of it. It's honestly the best way. You just have a checklist so you can always see it. And then because I'm dyslexic, I really have to print stuff off. It's a lot easier than to print things off 3 weeks in a row. This is my dad's iPad, so if you guys have a big tablet or something, I would recommend maybe downloading it as a PDF if you want to save more trees and stuff. I'm gonna convince my parents to let me plant like a tree or 3 because I feel so bad about how much paper I've used in my degree. Because I just feel bad. I need to put the oxygen back into the atmosphere. Oh god. And also because I talk so much. I mean, think about how much carbon dioxide I pollute the world with just because I'm speaking. That went on such a weird tangent. Welcome to my live streams. This is just, I'm sure you guys know this. Tips on how to not stress for school. If you get yourself as organised as you can, that really takes a lot of it away, because then there's like a limit to what can go wrong and what you can stress about. It's like damage control, really. Think of organisation as like mental damage control about how much you can stress about things. Christiana says, Brazil, love you so much. Hello. I hope I get to go. I think I might be going there. I might be going to South America at some point soon, so that's quite exciting. It's actually one of the reasons I actually bothered getting a job, because I need money for plane tickets. Oh, have I ever considered going vegetarian, vegan? I don't think I would ever fully go vegetarian or vegan, but I'm trying to like veganize elements of my life. Like I'm trying really hard now, especially because I live alone almost, to just have like soy milk and not have dairy, like just normal milk. Because like I can't give up cheese. I'm sorry, I can't give up cheese. That's not happening. But I feel like with some things that I can just like cut out of my diet because I don't need them. Angelic Aaron says that legit on every website I go on, the sarcastic fish match is constantly advertised since I looked it up on Redbubble. Haha, it's super cool. Thank you. If you guys didn't know, I made merch a while back. I basically just put some of my favourite photos on there, just as like, you know, random people wanted to buy it, yeah, but then I was like, I have a sarcastic fish logo, which you can see. Where is it? I'm waiting for my lag to catch up. It's there. It's this logo. Yes, there it is. Okay. I'm waiting for myself to catch up. There it is. But yeah, I put it on a mug, and then I bought it for myself. My grandma bought 2, and then a couple other people did as well. So like, thank you guys. That's really, really cool of you. Oh, and Alice actually bought one of my scrubs. She bought like a really big print. I was like shocked and overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god. So it's just really, really cool. I'm happy that like you guys liked it. Ooh, plans after uni, or are you keeping your plans secret? No, I'm not keeping them secret. Like, I want to go and do a master's degree. Like, I really want to do a master's degree. Like, I don't think I'm done yet, if that makes sense, education-wise. Yeah, I want to do a degree. I want to do like a business management kind of degree, because obviously I want to make myself look like more of an investment for film. And I feel like being a woman, I have this paranoia of not being taken seriously. So I feel like a business management degree would be useful because, you know, if I'm a director, I still am managing people. You know, I'm dealing with actors, I'm dealing with a team, you know, a crew, like, and then business, because like, yeah, film is art, it's great, but I mean, it still has to make money, and I'm acutely aware of that. Like, so I'm just trying to see how that would be useful, because I feel like a business degree would work for that as well, because, you know, I do still have a product, I am still running a business, just very like more like short-term ones, but they still need to make money and that kind of stuff. So I feel like it's all the same principles, it's just within a slightly different framework, you know? Do I miss boarding school? Yeah, I do. It was lovely. But I'm happy that I'm not at like a collegiate uni, and that because I like being in London because I feel like it's very claustrophobic. I go to other people, I visit other people, and they constantly see everyone. They go out into the street and they run into people they know and all of that. I'm not about that. Yeah, I miss it. It was nice for the age as well, but like I'm so happy with my life situation right now. What kind of jobs would you apply for after uni? I have no idea. I think I'm film jobs, but I feel like the film industry is very like clue. What is this? Can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me. It kind of is, because it's so hard to get your foot in the door. So I feel like that would probably be my main focus, but if not, I'm just gonna make some money so that I can make films. And we'll take it from there. Aw, thank you, me and Minnie forever. That's very sweet of you. I am vegetarian, but I slowly want to go fully vegan, but I can't give up my cheese either. I love the Dutch young cheese. My brother was in Amsterdam for a bit, so like I was just so happy whenever my mum would like bring that back or something. What job are you doing? I'm now a part-time sales assistant, so clearly must be good because I sold myself well enough to get the job. Tips on how to not hate every person you meet: asking for a friend. That's one thing that I can't provide you help with. Oh god. Even though I still believe that I'm a good judge of character. Even though if people are like, you're so wrong about this person, then 5 years later they come back like, nope, you were right. I'm like, I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel. Do you have any tips? I'm 14, by the way. I feel like the only tips I can provide you with is go back to the earliest point of my channel, because I started mine at 14 too. And basically then you can see what, I don't know, use that as a way to evaluate what you do and don't want to do, because, yeah. Oh, the only tips I would say is like be very careful with your personal information. Like, it doesn't matter. I've always been very careful with that, you know, because yeah, I may have had like less than 100 at subscribers at one point, but now I have almost 20,000. That's ridiculous, guys. Those videos are still there, so just always be very careful about what you share. I mean, the one thing my parents always said is it takes one person with bad intentions, so you just want to be like careful. Oh my god, Alice put a frame for the oh, thank you. That's so, you have to send me a picture. That's like really, really cool. Oh. Ooh, when are you doing another films TV show recap? I need. The amount of times I've done my makeup, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna film this video, this video, this video. I don't know how I've been so busy. Been back for 2 weeks and I've accomplished so much stuff. But I'm gonna do like a September, August one together. Because I did watch a lot of good stuff. I watched, what was it, To All the Boys I've Ever Loved? Is it called that? I watched it. It was really, really good. I watched a couple good things. I swear, what else did I watch? You'll have to tune into the video to find out. I feel like I have a better system now of doing things, so hopefully it won't be as like wishy. I feel like the last video was a bit wishy-washy because I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing. I just more wanted to do the video. So this time I have notes. I have a way I'm going to do everything, so hopefully it'll be much better. Much better. Ooh, any cities you want to live in other than London? I'd love to live in Paris. I really like Aix-en-Provence. I really love it. I wouldn't mind living somewhere like far, far away. Maybe with a beach. I like the beach. Have I been to South Africa? No, I never have actually. How do you get into the film industry? It really baffles me. I don't know either. We will find out, won't we? I have no idea. You know, I feel like internships, but then it's so difficult because, you know, they don't want to necessarily... What is my hair? Okay. I feel like there's a lot of things they don't want, like, information being leaked. I just don't know. I will find out and I will let you know. Jennifer says, I love you and your videos. Thank you so much. That's really sweet, you guys. Do I live alone here? No. If you can hear any distant coughing, that's my dad. I'm starting exams this year. Any tips? Start your revisions soon enough. My mum has just sent a message to our family group chat going, it's going to be mega! Oh, she's such a peach. Which cities in Belgium have you been to? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've never been to Brussels though. I've never properly been to Brussels, that's the only thing. Ooh, I can imagine you being similar to Stacey Lully on BBC3 doing miniseries on dyslexia. I might have a look at that actually because I want to do another one. I want to do, that's a lie, I want to do like three more. I was thinking about doing like how the education system failed me, signs that you might be dyslexic. I've managed to get like 2 of my friends diagnosed with dyslexia, like that's not even a joke. I might do one on how I think gifted and dyslexic. Apparently I have, because if you guys didn't know, I recently got into Mensa. I apparently have an IQ of 145, which qualifies me as a genius. So I kind of thought I wanted to maybe explore that in a video, because essentially my family thought I was average as a student for a long time because I used my intelligence to mask my symptoms of my dyslexia. So yeah, I want to do maybe that one. I want to do how the education system failed me as a dyslexic, and like I think the ways in which we can change things to make it easier to spot a dyslexic student and to help them. You know, yeah, how to spot if you're dyslexic, dyslexia at university. I think it was a 4 I want to make, because I've done what it was like as a child and I've done what it was like with languages. So I want to do a few more on them. So I am not done yet, don't worry. Because it's amazing how many of you even tell me like that you are dyslexic. So I feel like it's something maybe we don't actually talk about enough, because because it is very common. So I just don't see why there isn't enough about that, because I feel like it's almost like people sort of say, okay, you're dyslexic, but then don't do anything else with it, you know, like there's not enough resources out there for dyslexics, I think. Towards the boys I've loved before is amazing. Yes it is. Are you back in London? Please tell me you snuck Trevor with you. I loved her, lol. Oh my gosh, I didn't. It's so sad. I'm so sad, like honestly, because Trevor, right, here is the deal with Trevor, right? Trevor is not our cat. Trevor does not belong to us. She came with the house. So our theory is that the former owners started feeding her because she had a bag of like old cat food and like a bowl. And when she tried to get into the house, she'd always try and go to the same room, which is like the utility kind of area. So we think they were feeding her and letting her sleep in the house. So, well, yeah, no, Trevor's not ours, but I ages ago I actually filmed a little tour of that house when we were like thinking about my parents were thinking about getting it. It's not public, but she's in that video. I filmed her because she came up to me as being all lovely, and then she tried like I try and walked away and she tried and like scratch my heels. It's like, we know she can be there without us being there, like that's not a problem, but like she's such a cute little thing. She was so cute. And like my brother loves her so much as well. Like I'm editing the last vlog from my last week there, and I'm not even joking, like most of the footage is me filming my brother playing with the cat. And I feel like there's a thing now between me and my brother, because Louis has always been great with cats and animals. He's just I don't know what he just has he just can. I don't know how he does it. So he'd always go up to animals, be really confident, like stroke the cat, because we spent a lot of our childhood in Italy. If you've been to Italy, lots of stray cats. So he would always like pet the cat, and then I would go in like this. So obviously the cat would try and scratch me. Obviously that was gonna happen. So cats always loved him more than they loved me. So it's like the only animal that has ever loved me more than it loved Louis. So yeah, I miss that cat. Oh my god, I was saying that if we wondered a few times if she was pregnant, so I was just thinking, if that cat had kittens, there was no way I was not taking a kitten back with me. If that cat ever have kittens, Emma's having a kitten. But Emma, don't you want a Pomeranian? I will have both. I will have both. Anna says, with the film industry, it's who you know, not what you know. I know, it's such a ball ache. You just got to keep going to film events and things and get your name out there. Fingers crossed for us all. Guys, Anna has she has like a creative thingy. It's like anna.create. Go have a look at her Insta. I think it's really, really cool, by the way. She's such a bab. Would you live in Belgium one day? I don't actually know. It seems weird, but it's like I don't have it's like my life is here basically. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I'm older. If I had lots of money, I would buy a flat there. I used to not watch the weekly vlog, but recently I've been binge watching them. Season 3 is so good. Thank you. I've put so much effort into editing them. That's why they're 3 weeks late. Oh dear. Have you ever wanted to go to a Belgian school? Love you. Not really, because I always got really like, you know, when you're settled in one system, any other system seems weird to you. So not particularly, because I guess I didn't really need to. Andrea says, I was in Mensa too, then I left. Very few services offered, considering the cost high for a student, and definitely too many boastful people in it. I'm gonna like cut the crap. One of the reasons I really want it is for, you know, for applying, because I want to apply to, obviously I want to apply to a different uni, not the one I'm at now. and I feel like having that on there will be a massive advantage to me. So that is really the reason I want to have it, is because it does look very good in the CV. And also we have some really cool, they have like special interest groups. They have some quite cool ones. Like we have like, I feel like I signed up to like 6 of them. And I feel like it would look really good if I like did a bit more film stuff. Because I don't think they would mind being like, hi, can I help you redesign your like little magazine, because you need it. Are there any films that you're planning on watching? I need to go through the BFI thing and like the London Film Festival and actually like see all the films I wanted to see. Because I'm actually going away with my mum like the week before that and a few days of the festival, so like that's in the foreground of my mind rather than getting tickets and stuff. And I remember I got tickets for everything very late last year, so hopefully loads of those. Oh my god, I watched I went to see Crazy Rich Asians. It was so good. If any, I don't know if it's still in a cinema, but if you guys have been thinking about going to see it, go see it. It's like, you know, the like noughties rom-coms, it's kind of like the essence of that in like a new setting. It's like the stuff we've kind of already seen in terms of like plot and characters, but it's just different. It's nice to like, it's nice to not have to constantly look at a white face. Like that is also a part of it, but also it's really well acted. It's really fun. First, I had a weird feeling about the font. The font they used made me so angry, and it was really annoying. So yes, it is such a good film, right? The font really annoyed me. I don't know why, and there were a couple of weird sequences, and also I can't seem to understand why they had that. You know, the beginning bit, if you guys have seen it, with like where they go in London, I don't really feel like that was 100% necessary because of the way it didn't seem to work itself properly into the rest of the film, aside from like the race element of it. Like I feel like they could have done that differently. It's almost like the only way they could think of doing it, because they buy a hotel in London, but then they don't do anything, that doesn't go anywhere, you know. So I don't know, that was the only thing that was like, I don't understand. Have you ever seen Hacksaw Ridge? It's incredible. I don't think I have. What is Hacksaw? No, I haven't. Do you know a film I really need to see? I need to see The Hurt Locker. I haven't seen it. I need to see it. You know, I told my boyfriend Chris like that Catherine Bigelow directed it, so one she won an Oscar for, and he looked at me dead and went, "That can't have been directed by a woman." So yeah, I feel like I really need to see that. I can't get over the fact that she is still the only woman to have won an Oscar, isn't she? Wasn't he married to James Cameron at one point? There we go. Are we back? I have no idea why they're still so underestimated. Okay, we are back. We're live. The Good Place. I don't know what is The Good Place. This is gonna turn into you guys giving me film recommendations. Ooh. No, I haven't seen this. Oh, I love Kristen Bell. I love her. She's so funny. Her and her husband. If you guys watch like on Ellen, they're on there a lot, and they're just really funny. It's real. I might watch that tonight. No, I might have reading. Oh. I hope you guys didn't just hear that. Been watching Whitehorse 13. It never gets old. I do not know what that is either. Emma watches films. You wouldn't tell. Oh, I really want to see A Simple Favor, because my brother watched it and he said he hated it, but then his girlfriend said that she thought I would love it, and I really, really want to see it. He was complaining about Blake Lively until he realised he actually meant Anna Kendrick, so... Yeah, Siblings are great. It's a TV series. I shall look into that. Series Rain is also too good. It's also good too. Too good. Yeah, so I'm watching Victoria at the moment with Jenna Coleman. love her. She's just great, and she makes, if you guys have watched it, even if you've watched a little bit of it, she's wearing these weird blue contact lenses, and I find it really off-putting. Like, I keep staring at them, trying to see the lines of the contact lenses rather than actually watching the scene. And it's quite funny because obviously, if you guys know, with Queen Victoria, she marries her first cousin, Prince Albert. So there'll be like a sort of sexy scene, and you're kind of going, ooh, ooh, and then you are like, they're cousins, and then you're kind of like, ooh, and it like takes you out of it again because you can't, like, part of you just can't get past that. So I was like, that was great. Your latest favourite read? What was it? I'm reading stuff in my dissertation at the moment, so it's not going to be that interesting. Like, I'm trying to finish a chapter of this at the moment. This loves, we love some incest. So this is dull. It's all a bit dull. The whole dissertation is interesting, but like, not every individual bit of reading is like thrilling, especially when they're not novels. A guy in my class is constantly saying sexist things and it gets me so angry. I don't blame you, like, but I feel like some of these people just say it for their, like, because they think, oh yeah, you know, I can say this and I want to say this just to provoke a reaction. Because especially when you're very younger, like, you'll learn eventually that you can't get away with saying that shit, and they won't, hopefully. I'll have to go at 9, guys, if that's okay. So we'll go for 20 more minutes. Oof. What, do you have any questions? Do you have any video requests? I've been asking this a lot because I feel like I'm at a weird place with my YouTube at the moment, because like, I've been away for so long that I don't really know what to do. Like, because the vlog is but this is the last week I'm gonna film with the vlog. I know, season 3 is almost over. And I don't know if it's gonna be season 4. I don't think I'm gonna do like a vlogmas like I did last time in a weekly format. I think I'm probably gonna do like a few days, maybe like do a nice little montage thing. How much can you earn a month from YouTube? Is it a good investment? No, it is not a good investment. It's not a good investment at all. Obviously, depending on how you do it. Yeah, I mean, you could end up with millions of subscribers, but I wouldn't consider it an investment at all. It's very like volatile in that kind of way. And at the moment, like, if you guys want to know, like, I do earn about $50, so it's like 40-ish pounds a month. So it's a lot more, it's significantly more than it used to be, obviously, but like, don't consider it an investment. And it's really annoying. Again, I think one of the things that's like getting me, I was tweeting last night being like, I'm not having a crisis, but I'm having lots of little mini crises, which actually, if you look at it then, is a huge, massive crisis. So that's going good. But yeah, one of them is actually that, like, people, I've noticed, it's so annoying having all these numbers, because I notice people are watching my videos less, I'm getting less subscribers, people are liking my Instagrams less. It's like this kind of like, you feel like the world is losing interest in you, and that's terrifying. So, green grass says hello, hello. So that's kind of like a really shit feeling, especially when, because I guess I think I was then leaning on it for some kind of validation. So it's kind of like, that's a great feeling, obviously. So if you guys want to cheer me up and just like the live stream while you're watching. So yeah, I'm trying to like not let that get me down, but then I guess part of me is gonna let myself get down about that. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm just like, the only thing I can do is make more videos, you know? And then if I'm already feeling uninspired with the videos I want to make, it's kind of like, it's like a frustrating thing of like, I'm feeling disenchanted with it. What can I do? I don't feel like because like the video I made for like how to write an essay video, I get that there will not be for all of you necessarily right now, but it'll be a really good resource, I think, for a lot of people. Kind of like my A-level folders video, that's now like my third watch video, like 50, I think 80,000 people have watched that video. It was a lot. I thought nobody was gonna watch it. Your videos about anxiety and being in a funk are so helpful. Thank you. I actually think I need to go watch them back myself. I feel like that's sometimes why I make them, is like, I'm making this video for future me. How about another video with Ophelia? Oh, I would. I've only seen her once since I'm back, so I need to like text her to like hang out with me and love me. We're both very busy, so I'll see if we can. Like, I'd want to make a video. If you guys want to see more of us and haven't, I have an entire playlist of like features. How do you look after your plants? I watered them occasionally, and it seems to be working. Oh my god, I still haven't shown the vlog. They've grown a lot. I don't think I've shown the vlog. Oh, speaking of the vlog, do you guys want to say hi to my vlog? Vlog is here. Do you guys want to say like hi? Hello vlog, I'm doing a live stream. If you guys just say hi really quickly, it comes up on the thingy. I'm waiting for the delay. Oh, hi, look at yourselves. Oh, this is so cute. I feel like I should do live streams more often, you guys. Oh, it's so funny when like I start recognizing you guys from like other bits of my social media. You guys are so cute. In which country am I living? I live in the United Kingdom. Oh my god, drunk cooking? That would be a health and safety risk, could you imagine? Oh my god. Semi-drunk cooking. Semi-tipsy cooking. Oh gosh. Oh, favourite place in London. I once filmed this video and then I never uploaded it. How dumb is that? I feel like I want to make like a series of videos of like 40 hours in London, guide to la la la. I feel like I should do that. The only problem with those videos is obviously they involve a lot of work. Like the problem with a lot of videos I want to make at the moment, it's a lot of work and I would need another person. So it's kind of like interrupting my their schedule just so I can, you know, do that. Also, my parents would have such a go if I did like a drunk video. I love how you shoot your vlogs. Thank you. I like to think it's my little like everyday sort of training session that how to be a better filmmaker, because obviously I'm telling a story, I'm telling my story. So like, how can I tell this? I know it's not related to your channel, but teaching English videos are going like crazy. Maybe I should look into that, because so some of the interviews I had, like the ladies who like interviewed me and stuff were joking because like none of them were actually English. They were making jokes being like, you can teach me English. I'm like, because I mean I do speak very, very, you know, I'm very well spoken, even though this is not my first language. I'd love to see it, but it would harm your hireability. Luckily I have been hired, but let's not, you know, create any fireability being like, this is not appropriate. So I feel like that's now part of me is like, I hope I don't like pull back, if that makes sense, but like that's kind of like my part of my worry is kind of that now. The fact that I'm good at Instagram seems to have been very useful as well. I want to move to London in the future. Unfortunately, it's pretty expensive, and since I'm not from the UK, it's difficult too. Oh, thing is, you know, life is really long, so for all you know, you could end up here eventually. What's your opinion on Brexit? Oh my god, it's a fucking nightmare. It's stupid. It's been really awful. And it's like, they kind of scaremongered it, and the people who then voted leave are the ones who are going to be most likely affected by the negative things that we get from Brexit. So it's like, it's stupid, and I really think it's gonna bite everyone in the arse incredibly badly. What have I done? Have I just fucked everything? Am I still doing a live stream? Get back on it. Did not work. There we go. Brexit, sacre bleu, indeed. Indeed. Now I get to watch, because of a time delay, I get to watch me fuck up what I just did. I am just frozen. That's wonderful. Great. Your eyebrows look really fantastic. I feel like a different style. I just, you know, went in really heavy today. That's why that's happened. Because, you know, I'll start on one side and then I'll be like, oh, that's, oh. And then I have to match them. So it's kind of like, it happens. And also it's probably due to the fact that I've actually been wearing my eyebrows and you might, I don't know, maybe have you got used to seeing me in my vlogs without my eyebrows on? See, like, I feel like this looks like a bit of a slug today. This, and then the end looks weird. So, like, which is my favourite eyebrow? I don't know, it alternates. Your accent is one of the poshest on YouTube. I would hope so. Who can't tell me to challenge? I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakdown most days right now, but I'll be fine. I feel like I just need to get back to uni, have a couple weeks, and then I'll be fine. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Indeed. Today they are slug sisters. Oh dear lord. It's like thick and straight. Are you taking language module this year? I should be. Oh my god, most frustrating thing, right? So, the language modules, the timing of the module, you have an entire year of it and it doesn't change when the module is. My semester 1 and semester 2 modules obviously are at different times. So in that first semester, it clashes, and the second semester it clashes. No, first semester, so right, how do I explain this? So there are 2 language modules I could take if I want to go up a level. This one clashes with semester 1, this one clashes with semester 2, so I can't go to these ones and then go to these ones so I don't, miss anything. They wouldn't let me do that. So or I have to take a completely different language, or I need to take the same language. So I'm like a bit, yeah, I would obviously take French, or if they make me do a new one, I would probably take Spanish. Like it's so frustrating, because like that's not what was supposed to happen. Oh, but I am actually I take French lessons outside of uni as well, and I already signed myself up for those, and I've had 1 lesson, so I am doing French as well this year. Do Italian? I would, but I think Spanish is a bit more functional for me at the moment. I'd love to learn Italian at some point, but just not right now. So I'm sat in my dressing gown. Do you like my dressing gown? I like my dressing gown. Alliance Française? Yeah, Alliance Française. They're really good. If you guys have ever considered doing Alliance Française to learn French better, maybe I need to learn English better. They're really, really good. Somebody says, wow, Emma, I'm assuming this is about my dressing gown. Are they only in London? I think they're worldwide, actually. Because my mum told me to do Alliance Française, and she'd got it from a friend who'd lived in Sydney and done classes there, so I think they're everywhere. I really like your vlogs from Russia. Yeah, the one. I went to Russia, Christ, was it I went in 2014, and so I did a vlog from that. I don't know if they're only in London though. I think they might be like in Manchester or something as well. I'm not too sure. But I think they're really good. I'm really happy. It's a decision I'm really happy with, to be honest. As well, because like at the classes I take, I'm like the youngest person in there. So it is motivating for me to see people who are much older than me at the same level as me. So that really it does make me feel better, because I feel like the problem I've always had is having to do a mukbang. Oh my god, would you like that? Was it mukbang? I feel like I need to take tips from Trisha Peters. Oh my gosh. Push your tip thumb is flexible. What? What tip isn't flexible? Oh my god, this isn't another foot fetish thing. You guys remember the last live stream? Oh my gosh, they haven't found us yet. We have 10 minutes left. There's still time. They haven't found us yet this time. God, that was awful. Do you remember that? That was terrible. Weird question, but to the Russian person, would you mind being a pen pal or something? Ooh, guys, converse. Yes, converse. I like when you guys make connections. That's cool. I like seeing you guys talking, like the comments and stuff. I hear how they teach languages at school. I live in Belgium, so I have to learn French. Yeah, my parents, I think my parents' French is okay though. My mum's is really good. So it's useful that like it's obligatory, but then if it's not taught very well, I can understand that can be really frustrating, especially if it's not necessarily a language you like want to learn. I wonder how many cats they had. I was thinking that. They were literally, if I'm going for those of you who weren't there for the foot live stream, this person was like spamming my live stream with like 6 different accounts, and I kept blocking them. Oh. What level are you in French, as in 80? I think I'm B2 now. I think I've gone to B2. not B1 anymore, I'm B2 now. So I have improved, which is very, very nice. But now it is that kind of feeling. I don't know if any of you saw that, like, was it a meme going around Twitter or Tumblr? I haven't been on Tumblr in years, God, but I think it was a Tumblr meme being like A2 to A1. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. I'm gonna be fluent in no time. And then like B1 to B2. I'm never gonna learn. It's all different. Why were so many changes? That was how I was feeling. Actually, I got a new. Where is the bit that I can't show you? Look, I got a new French thingy. Ooh, oh, look at that shiny. Oh, I got, like, I have like gold and silver Sharpies. I'm so excited about it. And then when I was in the library, I basically, ooh, that was confidential. I don't know how much of you saw that. I basically went through, loaded the post-it notes, and I kind of, yeah, I went through and did like loads of the condensed notes that I'd done. I'll show you that for a second. All the condensed notes I'd done for like my revision last year, so to put that in my new book. It's kind of like, I'll show you. Because I had it on post-it notes, so I essentially condensed it into my, yeah, like these are the ones I had. And then I had loads, I've got loads more, but I've stuck them on the outside of my shower, so they're still there and they're really useful to like stare at when I'm waiting. If you, right, to all my ladies slash people with long hair who have to condition it a lot, because I've got long hair. God, oh, the Notebooks and Paper Chase was really cheap, probably get it online. Look how long my hair has got. I feel like I need to cut it again. Also, look at the ombre. Look at this. Look at the, I have two different colours and that's not normal. I need to change that. But I get my hair done at home because getting it done in London is extortionately expensive, so I need to like go home and do that. What was I going with this? Yeah, so if you stick them on the shower or something, when I'm letting the conditioner soak into my hair, I go through all the French again. It's very, very useful. Very, very useful. I support you with your thoughts on public harassment. I mean, your video where you told the way a guy who was sat next to me on the bus. I'm kind of so weird about taking buses in London because of that now. Like today I was coming back from, I had to buy like black clothing for, cause I got a job, so I had to buy like black clothing for that. And so I was coming back, this guy like sat next to me, but he was like still talking to his friend. So I'm like, so it's almost like I still have to rationalize that experience, my reaction to that experience, by comparing it, being like, it's the same, it is the same scenario, but I did not feel the same way I did at all because, you know, it was so different. So it's kind of awful, like something bad happens to you. Granted, it wasn't like the worst thing ever, but something bad happens to you and still so much later you have to justify that your reaction was warranted. So if you take that and then you can like scale it up to all the really awful things, you can imagine why people act the way they do, because it's the kind of thing where you always, because we live in a victim blaming society, so you always think that it's something you've done. Yeah, one of my friends was getting the bus to come see me, and she said how like this guy was like trying to talk to her, and that even she was like pretending to text on her phone, and this guy literally looks at her and goes, "You're not actually texting." Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my, like the bus is not an appropriate place to chat someone up. Can we just like go to a bar or something? And then when you're in a bar chatting someone up, for God's sake, chat someone up your own age. Like the amount of times I've had like creepy ass guys trying to like buy me drinks. I'm like, you're old enough to be my father. Please, can we not do this? Yes, I agree. I take the bus to school every day and I've had to deal with countless men thinking it was okay to make disgusting comments. I don't get why they fucking do this. Like, have some fucking respect. Oh, I feel like it's because we spend so much time telling girls how they should behave, being like, you know, don't wear anything provocative, you know, don't do this, don't do that. It's because people spend so much time telling girls how to behave because of these situations. They never tell men that maybe you shouldn't do that. That's weird. That's harassment. Oh. It's frustrating. Like, one of the things that I managed to explain to my boyfriend was the fact that like when guys honk at you, how that always puts me on edge, and he didn't get it, being like, but it's harmless. It's like, and I would explain like, no, you feel like they've noticed you, you suddenly feel like a target, it is unsettling, especially when you're alone. I'm like, okay, a group of like 5 guys in a car have just honked at me. They've clearly honked at me for whatever reason. How do I know they're not going to stop the car and like try and abduct me or something? Exactly. These things go through your head, and as a girl, they have to. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another. You seem to get, like, I feel like this is going to happen in every live stream where you get one subject that I'm going to go on a massive rant and vent about, because I feel like I can't necessarily do that in a sit-down video. Well, I could, but, like, you know what I mean? It's not as natural, if that makes sense. I sit at the bus stop every day and get beeped. It's gone in that. I have to look at it. I sit at the bus stop every day and get beeped at, and it's so daunting. I know. I'm so sorry, Annie. Like, it's awful, isn't it? Because you're like, you suddenly feel so aware of yourself, and you feel like you can't melt into the world again. And I'm like, it's not nice. Not nice. I love it this way. There aren't so many. I'm a passionate person about things, and I feel like I don't necessarily get to like voice that enough. Because I feel like the thing with YouTube as well is like, you know, even on the video I made, like, I did have to delete a lot of negative comments just because people were being incredibly rude, incredibly dismissive, like trying to invalidate my experience. So I had to be like, I'm sorry, like, I can't leave this up because I don't want other people, like, because A, I don't like it, B, I don't want other people who have had a similar experience to me to read those comments and believe them. I'm like, I don't want someone else's experience invalidated because some arsehole has left this dumbass comment on my video, you know? Girl power, yes, girl power. You know how, I think I was 12 when I got wolf whistled for the first time. That's effing weird. Boys need to be taught to respect humans. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them do. Shockingly, a lot of them do. It makes me so happy then, because I see like my younger brother, I'm like, he's such a gentleman. Like, I might mention these, I like sometimes mention stuff like this to him, and he's never once like argued back or had a very different opinion to me. So I'm like, oh, you're such a lovely human being, and it gives me like faith in the next generation of boys. Because I feel like he is fairly like laddie. Yeah. Hugo asked what happened. I have a whole, it's this guy, it was a really weird bus experience where this guy kind of like trapped me in, and I was so uncomfortable, and then I even like got off the bus and I felt really shaken, and the girl behind me even like, she validated my experience being like, were you okay? So at least if someone else notices that like that shouldn't have happened, then yeah. Yeah, you guys are all saying, like, what the hell is it with boys and, like, guys? It's not even boys, it's, like, often men. And being weird on the fucking bus. Like, can we just not? Please. Ugh. With school, I'm going on a trip, but I can't choose between London, Berlin, or Barcelona. Any advice? I have not been to Berlin. I've been to Barcelona. Barcelona is really, really great. But, you know, London might just be the greatest city in the world. I don't know. I'm no bias. Absolutely biased. Honestly, what I'd probably tell you to do is search a few travel vlogs. Have a look for a few travel vlogs on YouTube and just see what kind of like you get the impression would be your favourite thing to go do. And see if your school has like an itinerary. If you do know what you can do, if you know what you can go do, maybe have a look at the itinerary, see what things, you know, float your boat the most. I will literally have earphones in at Starbucks and men still try and talk to me. If I just don't. I don't understand what the fuck. I don't get what is wrong with them. And then people criticize me for having all female like groups of friends. Like I've never been one of those girls to be like, I only have guy friends. I'm like, I don't have like any straight male friends. I don't have anything against them obviously, but I just have not gravitated towards them. I watched a video where your brother and you answered the Brexit questions. You mean the one where we did the British citizenships test? Yeah, Christ. Do I like ASMR? I've never actually listened to any of. I should probably go watch some of those, like, because I have quite good headphones. I feel like I should. What music do you like? Come One Direction, just come back, please. I'm really into the 1975 at the moment. I really like Ariana Grande's new album. I really like the Carter's new album. It's Beyonce and Drizzy. I really like it. My god, Beyonce can rap, like, really well. Like, really, really well. Oh yeah, actually, you guys can probably give advice on the whole London, Barcelona, Berlin thing. Because I do my playlists by, like, I have one playlist for each year, and then I just add on. Shall we go through what my current playlist is? Oh, I love God as a Woman. It's so good. And the Two Time. I like Say. Zayn has like 2 new songs that I didn't realise I even had. But yeah, that's like about it. I'm not like listening to a lot of music at the moment. I usually do that more during term time when I'm like in the library and I'm working and I'm trying to like get some stuff sorted. Emma unedited at its finest. Yeah, it's not a live stream if I'm not if I'm not like ranting about stuff. Oh no, does someone try and send me in with tongue twister? This thumbnail's so aesthetic. Thanks. Wait, did actually my proper one go up, or did like one of me like that go up? Because that's happened before, and then I come around and change it, but it doesn't go up properly. That's embarrassing. I'm so sorry about the amount of times I've like put a video up and not sorted my thumbnail in time, so you just get a weird thing of me. It's like the last time I did a What I Watched in a Month video, and it was just me with a red bell pepper, like that. I'm a professional. I looked, by the way, I looked earlier, and I made 60, was it 67 or 60, I think I made 61 videos this year. Like, it's September and I made 61 videos. I've already done more than one a week. Like, and I'm telling myself, like, I'm not making very many videos. I'm like, no, I'm still doing, like, 2 a week-ish. It's at least 1 a week. I don't know, I feel like I have such a, I need to be productive. It's that kind of like, I'm not being productive. What am I gonna, how do I function? Marking video in Netherlands. I have plans. When I stop doing my weekly vlog, I want to do daily vlogs in like some daily vlogs in French and some in Dutch. So I'll do that. Could you try and say the knappe knecht van de kap, de knappe knecht van de knappe kapper knipt het knap nog kapper dan de knappe knapper knipt en kapt. Did I say that correctly? This black and white text, I'm not feeling it. De knappe knecht van de knappe knapper knipt een knap nog knapper dan de knappe knapper knipt een knap. Knapt? Almost right. Do you know anything about politics? Yes, kind of. I try and keep up with like the things that are going on at the moment, but I feel like I should probably know more. I can tell you lots about 18th century politics, getting better at knowing all the prime ministers and stuff. You'd think that our new generation would be more open and understanding, but no, they're still just as sexist, racist and homophobic as past generations. It's worrying. I feel like the general trend is that we're not as bad. I feel like now some people almost make a point of they make a point of it, rather than it's just like it's more that people now know they are doing something wrong. A lot of people say these things and they fucking know what they're saying is bullshit. They do. I feel like sometimes people say it to be controversial, they say it to get attention, and the problem is, like, it's this whole, you know, the media loves freaks things. We will always give people with an extreme opinion all of our attention, but then you kind of overlook the fact that loads of people aren't actually like that. Loads of people are really chill. These things take time, you know, the old generations we know will die, and that as we create an environment in which it is more and more not okay to say stuff like, to say all those mean things and shit, like, well, it'll be better. And also the thing is, it's because so much of it, we live so much online, you know, like online we think we're anonymous. I am very acutely aware that I am not anonymous online. Everything I do very much links back to exactly who I am, but you know, a lot of people don't realise that they're not anonymous online. They say things they should not say, and they think that they are, you know, it's that kind of like, it's that kind of thing. So I feel like that has something to do with it. But like I feel like in person people aren't as much, you know. Can you give us a question? Ooh, can I give you a question? My therapist is telling me I have to go to bed because I have school tomorrow. I'm sorry, I have to go to bed too. I apologise. I will end this. I've got, right, 10 more minutes. Oh, fingers. Sorry. Would you have your toes for fingers or your fingers for toes? This is my question then to everybody. Would you have toes for fingers or fingers for toes? Do I get to keep any? Do I have to just, or is it a straight swap? Wait. I'd rather have fingers for toes if I get to keep my normal fingers, right? Right? Everyone's like, I need to go to bed. I'm like, yeah, me too. Okay, we'll do 10 more minutes. It'll be 9:15. I'll keep an eye on this. And if I go past it, everybody scream at me to go to bed. Oh, I did do a GCSE Dutch, actually, Hugo. I did. I got an A star. My only 3 A stars. I got 2 for engineering and I got 1 for Dutch, which I do not count. Am I working on any films at the moment? Oh my god. Right. So, the 18th, I organised my shoot day with 3 of my lead actresses. Everything was sorted. I went to bed going, you know, what could possibly happen? This is going to be perfectly fine. I get a voice note. I'm nervous, so I'm like editing until 2 in the morning. I get a voice note and a missed call from one of my lead actresses. She's been stabbed. Right, it's not that dramatic. I hope she doesn't mind me, like, I'm sure she doesn't mind me like sharing with you guys. She was in someone's kitchen. She was at like Prees. She went to pose with a friend. There was a dishwasher behind her that was open or something. She goes like this. The dishwasher has been loaded with knives facing up. She pulls her arm up. There's a knife in her arm. So she ended up with 5 stitches. I mean, it's like a freak accident. So that disrupted that day of shooting. She's fine. I went in for her cupcakes. My poor thing. Oh. So that happened. I'm editing a thing that I should have edited a month ago. I was engineering a BTech. No, it was an actual GCSE. I still take BTech. I don't know if you guys, I'm terribly sorry if I offend any of you guys, but like BTech is like, or like, I've heard it mainly used as an insult, like, oh my god, that's so BTech. No, it was a real GCSE. My school's an engineering specialist school, my old school, not the one I'm 6 on one, the state school one. But yeah, I'm actually editing a film. I need to reorganise that shoot day then. I might see if I can like get Ophelia to help me just shoot the trailer really quickly because I have a really simple idea for the trailer. So I'm doing 2 and I have another idea of quite a simple film that I want to do and I just need people to do it because I feel like, again, the problem with having, it's okay, I'm an BTech snob too. I'm sorry if you guys didn't get the reference. So one I need to one I need to finish editing, one I need to finish shooting, one I want to write a script for and edit, and do. But yeah, I have films in the way, but I'm trying to work less just by myself. So I'm just, you know, trying to work with extra people, and that is really difficult. I have a sketch kind of film I want to do where I clone myself a few times as like a joke of not working with other people, because working with other people is so difficult. So I feel like my sketch idea would be like, you know, that my entire sketch is that I don't want to work with other people, so I've worked with myself multiple times. So I might do that as well because I could. So yes, I'm working on films. I need to finish them. Oh, I'm allergic to pineapple. Apples or pineapples? I'm allergic to pineapples, by the way. Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock in Belgium. Sorry. Oh, you guys have a long weekend. That's really nice. Oh, I didn't know the Scottish education system is different. Generally, you learn your GCSEs from year 9 to year 11, so you spend 3 years doing them and then you take all of your exams at the end of year 11. So when you're like 16. Because I actually took my first GCSE when I was year 9, not when I was 9, in year 9. So I was like, bananas or cookies? Obviously cookies. Who would ever choose? I'm trying to be healthier. I signed up for a gym, still haven't gone, but I signed up for it. Cookies always. Make a skit about trying to come up with a video idea. I would, but it's basically me lying in my bed going, ugh. That is me trying to come up with video ideas. Or they just like come to me. It's like divine inspiration. I just have a new video idea. Favourite place to shop for clothes? Brandy. Always Brandy. Oh my god, guys, I'm a subscriber. It was amazing. I like basically freaked out. I kind of seized up. I kind of went into shock. Oh, I don't even have Snapchat or Instagram. I don't even have Snapchat. So if you ever think you're following me for whatever reason, I don't have Snapchat. I deleted it 6 months ago. I just don't use it. So Instagram always. Oh shit, where was I going with that? Cats or dogs? Trevor, and then any Pomeranian. But yeah, I really like Urban Outfitters for clothes. I really like Brandy Melville. I like Zara, but I was in there today because I had to find like work clothes, and it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So I feel like I'm falling out of love with Zara a lot. Okay, I didn't realise the Scottish system was different. Thank you, Daisy. What languages can you speak apart from English? I can speak Dutch and I can speak French, and I can understand a lot of German. Why didn't I take A-level Dutch? Because it was very difficult for my school to organise. Pandas or monkeys? How can you... Blonde or brown hair? Both! Both, obviously. I'm a mess. Thank you, Natalie. That makes sense. Pandas or monkeys? How am I supposed to decide? Can I have a... punky? I think we all need to go to bed now. Okay, we have 3 minutes of this live stream left. Did you ever want a job when you were 14, 15? I did want one, but my parents' stance on it essentially was, you don't need one. We would like you to focus more on your education. That's why even now, I essentially took the job with the highest pay, but the shortest minimum contract, so I can have a job, but then I'm not going to overwork and exhaust myself, if that makes sense. What's the story behind the sarcastic fish? Apple, Android, Apple, everything I own is Apple. Yes, Snapchat became too stalkery when they added the option to see where your friends are. Yes, I find that so creepy. Like, that's so creepy. Oh, it's so creepy. YouTube or Netflix? How am I supposed to decide? I love both. Ugh. When I first started YouTube, were you nervous of how your friends would react? I was never supposed to post my first YouTube video on Facebook. It was never meant to go there. My friends were not supposed to know. I posted it there by accident. So that's how everybody knew. And then I could hardly tell everyone that, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. So I kind of had to like play along with it. Chanel or Gucci? Neither, because my ass is broke. Do I study a subject I have a lot of interest in, but I'll struggle to get a 2-1, or study a subject I don't really enjoy but achieve a high first in? Christ, that's a hard question. How do you... Because you have to like... I guess it depends where that'll take you, because I really think that if you're studying something you don't really enjoy, it'll be much harder to get... See, my brain, that's not how it works. Like, if you study something you enjoy, you'll do better. So I feel like that's an interesting... I don't know. I feel like that is something you have to think really hard about and sort of think where you want it to take you. Isn't the UK depressing? Yes. I just got a notification saying arse just as you said the same thing. I would love to know what the notification was. What was your dream job when you were in the early stages of high school, and how does it compare to your dream job now? So, dream job. My dream job, I feel like, would be to direct a film, because there's this thing, I follow a lot of film accounts on, I have 30 seconds to explain this. I follow a lot of film accounts on Twitter, and there's like this $100 million club, of when like your film makes over $100 million. So that would be my dream job, is to direct a film that does that. But my obviously my dream job, I have my dream job is to direct films. That's also life tip, guys. Don't say you're aspirational. Say that you are the thing that you want to be. You know, dress for the job you want, not the one you've got. So I never say that I'm aspirational or amateur. I always say that I am a director. I am a filmmaker. Nobody can take that away from me. But I always wanted to be a fashion journalist. Actually, I watched Wilhelmina Slater. I watched Ugly Betty, and Wilhelmina Slater was a character on this. She was amazing. I loved her. She was the evil. She was the antagonist, and obviously that's the one I liked. So I wanted to do fashion journalism because it was so visual. It was so, there's a huge, you probably can't see it, but down there there's a huge stack of Vogues. I've been reading Vogue since I was 12. I was going to do fashion journalism, and I remember telling someone that as I started sixth form, and it just felt wrong. It felt so wrong. And it was funny because I was like, what I want to do with my life is been staring at me in the face the whole time. It's this. And what's the two other cameras behind my phone camera right now. So that changed. I essentially realised that I wanted to direct films. I'm useless at everything else, and I don't want to do anything else. So, yeah. 1 minute left. Oh god, I've gone over by a minute. It rains 24/7 in London. I mean, it rains like half the days. Pool or sea? I don't like big bodies of water, so neither. Andrea is learning German. Problem with the cases. I could never do cases in German. That was so difficult. Okay, alright. I've given you an extra minute and 30 seconds of our time. I left because it's miserable. I did have a nice holiday, thank you. Favourite YouTube channel but isn't yours. I'm loving Louise Pentland's weekly vlog. I love Coney Jolie's. I think the person was describing the pet adoption place. I do not even know what that is anymore. Okay, right. It rains 48/7 in Scanting, Scotland. Right, we will finish the live stream here, guys. Oh, before we go, if you're still watching, could you drop me a like? Because that always really helps. If you guys want to know the reason people ask for this, YouTubers ask, it's because it puts you higher up in the algorithm. Even if you dislike it, fun fact, if you don't like a video, don't even dislike it, because dislikes count as engagement. And then it still like boosts the video up. So don't even dislike things. So if you like it, it always helps. Oh, stay. Oh, you guys are so cute. Now I have to go read. Pray for me. I need to organise that too. I'm so happy we did a live stream. I will try and do one soon as well. Have a great week. Thank you. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna send Papa. You guys are so cute. Honestly, you guys are really, really sweet. It's like my little babies. It's like I have Trevor, whom I love, the cat. I have my imaginary Pomeranian. And I have you guys. I'm like, oh, you guys make me so happy. Oh, and Alice, thank you again for sending me the pictures of your dog. Oh, that made me so happy today. I will make more live streams, don't worry, guys. If you want to know, I'll tell you on Twitter and on Instagram if I'm making new ones. It's @sarcasticfish. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoy your week too. Thank you so much for joining me. I need some water. I've talked for 77 minutes straight. Thank you guys so much. You've been so lovely. Oh, honestly, you guys are the best. You know, I know every subscriber, every YouTuber says that subscribers are the best. I know. Enjoy your reading. I hope I will. Yeah, thank you for the live stream. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm gonna say bye now, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for coming. How do I can never turn off a live stream. Bye, guys. Nope, I clicked cancel. And bye, guys.